Jesus wants us to work on the relationship that we have with him. He calls us to pray with passion, intensity, and persistence. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how that persistence can strengthen and develop the relationship that you have with God. I'm also going to talk through a few worldly statistics because persistence in the world gives you better odds of better outcomes. And this ties to the relationship that we have with God. The more that we work on something, whatever it is, the better our odds are of achieving the outcomes that we want. So whether it be a better relationship with God, if you want a better relationship with him, then you need to be in the Bible daily. You should be praying multiple times a day. You should be working on the things that you want to get better at. And so I'll start off with just general skill mastery. Malcolm Gladwell has the idea that if you want to be great at anything, no matter what it is, it requires 10,000 hours of practice. So without persistence, inconsistent practice, reaching the threshold of excellence in any field is nearly impossible. If we look at some other worldly statistics, for example, in sales, 80% of sales are made after five or more follow-ups, while 92% of salespeople stop after 4 no's. If you're looking at job search statistics, there's research on LinkedIn that shows candidates who persistently network and follow up after interviews are 40% more likely to land a job. It says that job seekers who apply to 10 plus positions or follow up on applications are more likely to secure interviews, while most candidates apply to only 1 or 2 jobs and stop after receiving rejections. So how does this relate to God, right? Obviously, just reading through a few stats, work works, right? And you need to be persistent in your work. In Matthew chapter 7, it tells us, Jesus says, go on asking God for what you need, then God will give it to you. Go on looking for what you need, then you will find it. Go on knocking at the door and God will open it for you. Everyone who asks for something will receive it. Everyone who looks for something will find it. God will open the door for everyone who knocks on it. Some of your fathers, if your son asks you for some bread, you would not give him a stone. If he asks you for a fish, you would not give him a snake. You may be bad, but even you know how to give good things to your children. Your Father in heaven knows much better than you do how to give good things to his children. He will give good things to everyone who asks him. So again, it's very important to pray and ask God for the things that you want. Remember, when you keep things in order, at least in my experience, from when I keep God first and me second, my life becomes more of a straight line. Things become easier to navigate. I rely more on God rather than on myself because I know that I can't get through everything just by myself. But through the strength of God, I can. And when I ask God for that strength, I know he'll give it to me. And it may not be immediate like we would all like, but he does guarantee answers to our prayers. And so that's the message that I wanted to share with you all. I hope that you guys found value. If you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate your time.